If you want to see how I make my super easy keto butter toffee pecans, just keep watching. Hi everybody, this is Michelle from First Time Mom and Losing It. If you're new to my channel, I post videos on my weight loss journey, on the ketogenic diet. I also post grocery hauls, what I eat in a day, and sometimes recipe videos. So I know I haven't posted much on YouTube, but I've been very, very active on Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, please go follow me there now. I am currently down 120 pounds following the ketogenic diet. So the wonderful people at Nutstop asked me if I wanted to sample some of their nuts, and of course I said yes, because nuts are like the perfect keto snack. It is high in fat and some of them are really low carb, like pecans and macadamia nuts and Brazil nuts. They have a huge variety of nuts, but not only nuts, they also sell granola, they also sell dried fruit, they also sell superfoods like goji berries, they sell almond flour and coconut flour, and let me show you what I got from them. Super excited to be working with this company, Nutstop. They emailed me and asked me if I wanted to try some of their nuts. This is not sponsored, but they did send me some nuts to try. So I want to show you what I got and do my little unboxing. So it comes in this cute little box, and it's all local from Illinois. And this is how it comes up packaged. So they asked me to pick some nuts that I wanted to try. Cute little packaging. They also have almond flour, which I was excited about. So this is their almond flour, and they all come in 1 pound packages or 16 ounces. This is the almond flour. I have some flax seeds. I wanted to try to make some kind of like flackers, and this will probably be good also in like granola. Seems like they just added a few other things too. I have some raw almonds, which will be perfect also for granola. I got macadamia nuts, which is my absolute favorite. I like them roasted with salt. So this is a great keto nut. Brazil nuts are also another great nut to eat when you're keto. I got some cashews, pistachios, I love pistachios, sunflower seeds. I've been obsessed with putting sunflower seeds in my salad. This is pecans, and I'm going to be making a recipe with these pecans, so stay tuned. These are pepitas, or shelled sunflowers, pumpkin seeds. I'm excited. I love pumpkin seeds. This is chia seeds, and I like to use this in my oats meal or to make granola, or this is also great to make like pudding. This is what I use when I had to make the raspberry jam. Got some walnuts. They threw in some goji berries. I heard a lot of good stuff about goji berries. Now this is not low carb because it is a berry. It's like a dried fruit. So I'll probably give this to my sister to try. And then I got some coconut flour. And I got, these are also pepitas. So I've been seeing, I don't know who originated this recipe, but I've seen it in one of my Facebook groups, and I believe it was the Skinny Syrups Facebook group that I'm in, and somebody just took some nuts, they used pecans, and they soaked them in Skinny Syrups, and then they roasted them, and they were like candied nuts. So how easy is that? I've made candied nuts before, but it was using monk fruit and butter, and then you had to cook them and bake them and toss them. So I thought that it'd be kind of cool to soak them in the syrup, since Skinny Syrups has a lot of different flavors, and so this is how I did it. So I'm going to be flavoring the pecans with butter, toffee, Skinny Syrup, and these are the nuts from Nutstop, and I have some pecans here, and they look so delicious. They're salted and roasted, and they're really big pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this jar with the pecans, and then I'm going to put the syrup over top to make sure they're all covered in syrup. So you can see I filled it up to the top, and I'm going to be pouring some of the skinny syrups in there. And I'm going to pour it until it comes to the top, just to make sure that all the nuts are covered. And I'm going to be sealing it really tight and giving it a good shake, and then I'm going to leave it on the counter for a few hours, and then we're going to roast them. So I had the nuts soaking for 1 hour, and if you can see the liquid got a little cloudy, I just have a little strainer here, and I'm going to be straining all of the skinny syrup liquid off of it, and then I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake to make sure that all the liquid is gone, and it's as simple as doing that. Now you can skip this step, but I think it gives it a little bit of an extra sweetness. So what I did was I just sprinkled on about a teaspoon of the golden monk fruit seasoning. I'm sorry, not seasoning, sugar on top. And then I just shook it just so that the sugar can get all over all of the nuts and to remove the excess. So I prepared the little pan that I have from our air fryer toaster oven, and I just put a sheet of aluminum foil, and then I sprayed it with some cooking spray, and then I put in the soaked nuts, and now I'm using a fork to just spread it out. I'm just trying to spread it out in one layer, just so that all of the nuts gets toasted evenly. And then I'm going to put the pan in the oven. Now when I show the oven, it shows that I cooked it at 250 degrees. Now that didn't really work out, so instead I raised the temperature up to 375 degrees, and I cooked it for about 10 minutes, just making sure to watch it. These are how the nuts came out. I probably would cook these a little less. I cooked them for about 6 minutes on 375. This is a convection toaster oven, so it might have cooked it a little faster than like a regular oven, but they don't taste burnt. They taste really good, and they're crunchy and sweet, and they have the slight butter toffee flavor, and they taste really good, and they're super easy to do. There we go. I'm just going to keep them in a little mason jar, and I'm just going to keep snacking on them until they're gone. Very good. Thanks to Nutstop for those huge pecans. Look at how big they are. So these were a lot easier to make than if you would have butter and sugar and you had to cook it up and roast it. I just soaked them, I spread them out on a sprayed cookie sheet, and I roasted them for just a little bit of time, and they came out really good. They're super yummy. The only thing you have to do though is make sure you portion them out so that you're not eating so many, because they are really yummy that you'll want to eat the whole thing. But they turned out really well. I am looking forward into experimenting with different flavors. I already got my mind set on trying to make birthday cake pecans using the skinny syrups, so we'll see how that turns out. I hope you like this recipe. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!